Right, so we're back. Sorry for the delay, we've been quite busy, haven't we, mate? But we're going to do a review today of the Taylormade Sim 2 Max. We're in a new location. We've got two locations. This is the newer and a lot warmer one, and we've been starting on it. We've got some work done, but it's a bit of a mess, so excuse the backdrops today, but a couple of weeks it'll be up to scratch running, mate. But it's a nice little spot. It's really warm, and I'm loving that. I'm loving the fact I'm not freezing cold doing this. But let's have a look at this. So the Sim 2 Max head cover, I like. It's really nice inside. Really nice inside. Good quality material, nice leather. So I'm happy with that. And they've still kept this kind of. What would this be? What would you even call this thing? It's like for aerodynamics, isn't it?
It is. It's angled in such a way to help you increase aerodynamics on the downswing, actually, is the idea.
Yeah. The aluminium they use is forged and it's speed injected. So instead of having the two little dots there, they've actually got it on the side there. So the idea behind that is they get it past legal and then they bring it back down.
That's right.
And they've got the twist face technology as always. But I mean, it's as you said, it's a bit Marmite, is it?
It's the colour scheme.
What do you think of it?
It doesn't offend me.
No?
I mean, if it was giving me the numbers I wanted to, it wouldn't bother me.
No, I think you're right. It's all about MOI this time. It's not about distance. They've got to the distance they can get to legally.
Yeah.
So now it's a case of how can we make it more easier for people to play.
They do the Sim Max, Sim 2 Max, the Sim 2, and then the Sim 2 D-Type.
Oh, okay.
For the slicer.
That's interesting. All right, so we've got the Max today. Now, what are you thinking, mate, in terms of numbers compared to the Maverick?
Yeah, I mean, this is off the shelf.
Yeah.
It's not fitted for you. We've got to the specs we can. It's a 9-degree stiff.
Yeah.
So based on all that, listen, if you were fully fitted, I'm sure you could maximise your numbers.
Yeah, to be honest with you, if I was fitted, I don't know if I'd be fit into a Max myself. I'd probably go down the Sim route.
Yeah.
My driver is a low spinning driver. This is probably the higher of the side of spinning.
With it being the Max, it's high MOI, is what you said.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do is we're going to hit a few tee shots and we're going to see how many we can find the fairway.
Okay.
Because I think it's not going to be the sort of video where we go, well, how long can we hit it? Because I think you can hit the Sim longer.
Yeah.
So this one is the Max, being for high MOI.
Yeah.
So it's forgiveness and fairway finding, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, for reference, I was hitting a few with my Maverick earlier. I was getting around 295. 165-ish ball speed today.
Yeah.
So anywhere near, I think if I can get to 160, 285, 290 down the middle, then it could be a winner.
Let's see if you can hit the fairway.
Let's do it. Okay, so first shot with it, so we're going to hit 5 shots, we're going to keep the film running and just see what kind of numbers. Hopefully I'll get 3, I'll be really happy with 3. You were saying earlier that 50%, is that right? 50% on the fairways and the drives?
Yep.
Oh, I think that could be a fairway.
It is. Yeah, 274.
That's okay.
Plumb centre.
That's okay. It was plumb centre.
Yes.
It's slightly higher spin, which I was expecting. The carry isn't bad. 260 is not bad. Oh, that was ripped.
2 out of 2. 2 fairways hit.
I thought I ripped that too. Yeah, so you can see I'm just
spinning.
The spin is a little high, isn't it?
Yeah.
But it's certainly straight. I mean, that's not bad grouping. Drop kick. Has he got the turn? No. 2 out of 3.
It's not bad. 2 more.
2 more to go. I'll be pleased with 1 more, you know. Launched.
I think it feels good, doesn't it?
Yeah, I really like the sound of it. It's a really thuddy sound.
1 more gets you 4 out of 5.
That was a nice start. I mean, yeah.
It's spinning too much for you, but that's fine. That's what we expected, I thought, as well.
Yeah, I think if I got the Sim, maybe it's slightly lower for me, but this is designed for someone who wants a bit more, what's the word, like it's a bit easier to hit, a bit more consistency.
Yeah.
It's not about how far it's going to go. It's about just getting it down the fairway, good flight, good height to it. Final one. That was good. So actually, not a bad.
Yeah, good finish.
That last one was decent, 281. So that's 4 out of 5 is actually not bad, mate. Now they're not groundbreaking in terms of distance, are they?
No. No.
You can see even with that one, that was my best strike. I'm still high.
Yeah.
On the spin.
So what do you think? Just to summarise it, I mean, it's not a driver for long hitters.
No, but do you know what I'm pleased with Taylormade is that they've got 3 different types of drivers. They've got one for the slicers, the D type. They've got one for a relatively good drive with the ball, but maybe a little iffy sometimes, which is the max.
It's strike location, isn't it?
Yeah, and then they've got the Sim, which obviously I'm hoping would be comparable to the Maverick.
Yeah.
Now, the one thing is I feel like I'm quite a good driver of the ball. The rest of the game's rubbish, but I think I could drive quite well. So
I think what they've done well this year as well is all 3 models are priced the same.
Yeah.
The Sim last year was more expensive than the Sim Max and the Sim D type.
It was.
So they're all priced at $399 this year, which I think is quite a good thing because you look at the Callaways of this world, the Titleist of this world, you're 450 upwards.
I like that. I think that gives them a bit of a market advantage as well. I think that 50 quid's a lot of money to people, you know. So I think that could make the difference. But yeah, I mean, look, it's not for me, but I can see why it would be really good for someone. And I know, like a lot of the top guys on tours plays the Max. You know, Dustin Johnson, he used to play the Max, or I don't know if he still does, but you know, it's a good club in its own right. For me, it's not quite right, but brilliant club anyway. Yeah, so I would say give this one a go. I mean, you can go to most places. Most places stock Taylormade, so it's not a problem to find it, and it's out pretty much everywhere now. So give it a go. I'm trying to think what club could we put this against. I think the Strix one when we get that. I'm excited to try that one.
It's a G425 sort of high MOI.
Yeah.
It's a Titleist, probably a TSI 2, TSI 2, TSI 1, something like that. But or probably the Strixon will have a model, or even the Cleveland Launcher. Yeah,
the Launcher, that'd be an interesting one. But that would be against the D type for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's a nice club. Would I get it? Probably not, but definitely try it if you struggle slightly off the tee.
Yeah.
Cheers.